Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one I'm live on my Twitch channel, and I'm going to do my top build for Stephanie McMahon. We're going to start out low and go higher. We're going to climb the ladder, so to speak, as I tend to like to do. And we're going to focus for most of the video on tricksters. She is a pretty good trickster killer. If you have all the right stuff, she's going to be an anyone killer. But yeah. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. I'm gonna keep a 50% strap on for the duration of this preview, or video. I guess it's not really a preview. Anyway, yeah, there it is. So moveset is gonna stay the same. Pedigree, 10 MP finisher, 259k damage, make 17 multiply gems into blue, pin the opponent. If opponent's class is a trickster, deal 259k damage and increase your multiply gem by strength 7. Back elbow smash, deal 99k damage and modify 3x4 random area into multiply gems of strength 3. That's 5 MP black. Spear. 6 MP, deal 109k damage and choose a 1x6 area to swap into black gems. For this one, yeah, yes, Broken. Broken said I'm upbeat blah. I'm in a weird mood where I'm kind of like tired and blah, but I'm also high energy. He called it upbeat blah. It's the perfect description. We're going to start off with more readily available trainers, and I know Matt isn't exactly readily available. You could also go with Priest here instead and get you 2 more black MP, and then you could use Elias instead of Hogan, NWO Hogan. Anyway, this gets you completely loaded with all things once you use the spear in feud, turn 1. So let's see what this is like. We're going to go, this is at silver. We're going to go against Silver Trickster Becky. And we're going to climb the ladder. By the end of this, I guarantee you will be surprised how hard this silver hits, and probably not be expecting it. But first things first. Gameplay loop is really simple. It's a vertical match, 1x6, which is much better than a horizontal. Much lower cascade chance. The moveset is really pretty quick, because this is going to be random area, right? And then right here, it just fills it in, and it's going to make these times 12. 14 million damage at silver. If this is the best you have, silver is probably where you want to stop, because that'll be 28 at gold, and it doesn't recycle, and you're going to need to recycle. But that's what it'll hit, kind of with the lower end, more bare bonesy. From here, you can up the trainers and it gets substantially better. So we're just going to change the trainers before we put a plate on. And this is the upgraded trainer set. Sherry for 4 times bigger multiplies. Mellow, so the black move is loaded to start. Zombie Gunther and Santa Hogan. So this lets you put the multiplies out twice. More multiplies, more damage, right? Again, let me go back to this trainer screen, since I don't have graphics up. Give you a second. I kind of went through that faster than I wanted to. Hey, Southside. Welcome to the stream. So, again, I'll show the trainers real quick. Boom. All right. I know these are Whaley trainers. I understand. You don't need to tell me, but she can be very, very good with the right trainer setup. So, don't love this area, but, you know, it is what it is. Then you can pop your multiplies twice. You will notice they can overwrite each other. So it sometimes can go wrong there. And then, boom. With more multiplies, let's see how hard she hits, and with Sherry. Also, because we're using Sherry, that's 30 million. That, with the 50% strap, that was 30 million. Because we're using Sherry, and the multiply gems go to strength 7, the Trickster boost is doubling the multiply gems. So you can just half the damage, and that's how hard she would hit on non-tricksters. So we did 30 million on a trickster at silver. That would be 60 million at gold. So on a non-trickster, it would be 15 and 30 million, if that makes sense. Now we're going to add a plate. This plate makes a very, very big difference. The Pyro Princess Flaming Glove. Whenever you make 6 or more multiply gems, increase your blue gem damage 50% for 2 turns. We're going to be able to get this one to go off twice. Everything stays the same trainers, same build, same all that stuff, just a different plate. Powerhouse Andre is super good, Lux, if you have a drip plate especially. I know some people that consider him to be the best feuding powerhouse, and those some people are very, very, very good feuders. Alright, so blue gems, 109k, multiply 886. We can chuck our multiplies out a second time, get a second buff. Yeah, with a drip plate, he's awesome. 984, 123. He's a drip plate guy. I've never leveled mine up, though. Let's see what we hit for. So with one plate change, we hit 40 million. That would be 80 million at gold. And it would be 20 and 40 against non-tricksters. 20 now, 40 at gold. There is one more plate that we can put on, and it's a new plate. So let's do that. I'm sure everyone knows what this plate is going to be, the Tiffy plate. Also, a shout out to my faction mate Caleb. He was like, I really want to know how Steph plays with the Tiffy plate, so he suggested that I run Steph, and I asked him what strap he had, and he said a 50%, so that's why we're doing this. So everything, again, is staying the same. If you don't know what the Tiffy plate does, well, whenever you activate a purple move, increase your blue gem damage by 250% for 1 turn. Spoiler, this hits hard if I don't cascade. So here we go. This one's for you, Caleb. So blue gems, 95k. We're going to put our multiplies out. 109, 886. We're going to rock the purple move. $179, 1.37 million. We're going to chuck these out. Not the best spread. Whatever. Doesn't matter. 193, 1.4 million. That's going to double to 2.8 when we hit this. Very fast and very effective at the striker position. That was 56 million, which would be 112 at gold. And it would also be 56 million at gold against non-tricksters. So with this setup, you have a shot to one-shot a lot of non-tricksters with a 50% strap in these two things. I'm going to run that one more time for you, maybe 2 more times, just to show you. And you can cascade with the 1x6, I haven't yet. But just to show you any variances that can happen. You guys know I like, you know, not showing all perfect stuff, so... And I haven't had a big accident yet. Yeah, the other great... Bruh. Literally in the... That's the other great thing. There's tons of awesome lady tricksters, Broken's being very sarcastic, so you're gonna have no trouble finding tricksters in feud. Literally, bruh. That's what we were waiting for. Still 38 million. That would still be, whatever, 76 million with that overlapping. Wouldn't be a Mherex video, right? He told you it's 1 in 49, unless you're Mherex, in which case it's about 1 in 10. Dear freaking goodness, man. How do I consistently do that? Like, literally, how do I... How? How? It's like the worst superpower ever. It's a negative superpower. Like, it's... Whatever. I'm not even going to think about it. I don't like this, right? Because this is a 3-match. This is like a horrible... We're going to get back-to-back. Oh, wow. I didn't cascade. I thought surely after... It's going to overlap in the same spot then. No? Okay. What are the chances I do it twice in 20 minutes, right? Because I did it once before we recorded this. 63 million. That would be 126 million at gold on a trickster, and we didn't even get a perfect setup for it. I think in feud you could easily do like 150 million if you hit everything right with this setup. So anyway, long story short, Steph against tricksters, very, very usable, very, very winny. And just for fun, let's finish off against the non-trickster. So you can see that the math adds up, and it spells disaster for your opponents. Either's a good choice, McGill, depending on who you like. Becky, if you got her gears, is kind of interesting. Bianca, is that Acro Bianca on the damage control? I don't remember for sure which Bianca it is. Refresh my memory. If it's Acro Bianca is actually quite good as well. And both are, as Broken just stated, used as CSS all the time. I don't think either is a bad choice. You can kind of go off of what you like more. Oh boy, I don't like either of these rows. Which one you like more, which gameplay style you like more, which character you like more. Like, if you're a Becky fan or you're a Bianca fan, that's probably what I would say. And you can double this damage if it were a trickster that you're going to see here, same as we did. We missed everything, hit for 27 million. That would be 54 million at gold. So, yeah. And double at silver against the trickster. 54 million at a trickster, 108 on a trickster. One more time against a non-tricky trick. Steph is incredibly usable this way. Granted, there's a ton of big stuff on her now. But you don't need the big stuff to go against tricksters. 50% strap and the Pyro Princess plate. I guess you do need some pretty big trainers too. Anyway, at gold, to be perfectly honest, guys, very few characters in this game can hit big numbers at gold without rare stuff, the best trainers. You know what I mean? Like, it's just super rare. So I try to show the lower end stuff too. But also being realistic, you know, if you're using a multiply build and you don't have Sherry, you're out a ton of damage. That's just the simple hard truth. 29 million at silver, 58 million at gold, like 116 million at gold against a trickster. So Steph's pretty awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed this, my top build for Steph. Let me know what you think in the comments of the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks, Caleb, for the nudge to record this video. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. If I was a trickster, I'd probably bow down to this Steph. Just saying.